everyone, I'm going to react it to Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood episode 61. Yeah, 61. Last episode, Father opened the gate of the planet and then he was dragging God, whatever, up to him. And yeah, and then there was this big explosion and people were, I don't know if they were dying or passing out or something, but something was happening to them. And yeah, that's what happened. And before we get into this episode, if you guys have a reaction, please give it a thumbs up, subscribe, and please consider supporting my Patreon at patreon.com/FMAB. And we Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood about to end. Aww. I think there's only that 3 more episodes left after this. So yeah, I'm gonna need another anime to replace it. So there's gonna be a poll coming up shortly for that. So check out my Patreon at patreon.com/FMAB if you want to vote on that poll. And yes, let's check out this episode. And here we go. Okay guys, in case the reaction gets blocked and I had to cut out the reaction itself, you can just look in the pinned comment in the comment section where for the link to the reaction highlight itself, so you can just click on it, watch it, and then you just come back for my review. Oh, eclipse. The sun and the moon. Okay. There's not gonna be an intro, right? This episode? Doesn't seem like it. Okay. You're still alive. He who will swallow God. Right. Even Mei-chan's? You turn about. Oh, I do remember that. Oh. Oh, there is a circle. Yep. People's souls, right? Right? Or am I wrong? They're returning to back to their bodies or something or other. I think. Let's not get into this at all. Yep. Aww, little baby. 新しい朝は月の玉をする魔法さえは海じゃなくて追いかけたOh, he got his soul back. Aww. There you go. Help your daddy. Yes, make them proud. He's renounced all of that, bruh. Oh my gosh, can this guy die and not take anybody else with him? That for real? Aw. Yeah, he killed your grandpa. Okay, bye. But what did he mean? There's a will between him and his wife or whatever. Okay, can you do whatever it is you're supposed to do? Or so do I replace the papers or something with a sign on it? Bye bye. He doesn't seem worried. Aww. You can see. Hi. Yeah, me too. Yep. We better not. Bruh. Bruh. True that. Bruh. 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 What the heck? Oh my freaking gosh. Bakasilin. I've been wanting these homunculi to just die and disappear, and then when it comes to their final moment, well, apart from a few of them, like I didn't particularly care when Lust died or Bradley died. Like, I didn't particularly care. I'm like, I wanted him gone, and he's gone, so okay. But then when it came to Saddam and well, I'm not forgetting him. When it came to Pride and Envy, Envy made me cry by the end there, and then right there and there, like right now, when Edward reached into Pride and so like dragged this little baby out and then put it. Was it on his clothes or something? And then it was like, mommy. I'm like, ugh, why you gotta do that? You know, can't you just like get rid of them and then be done with it? Why you gotta be like tugging at people's hearts a little with the little baby calling out to his mommy? Because you know, in that episode where him and Alphonse, they were like stuck in the dome that Hohenheim created to keep him there, and then they were talking about, I think, well, Pride was saying that he was sort of like attached to Madame Bradley because there was a situation where he was about to, there was a car or something that was about to kill him or something, and then the mom saved him or something. I don't know, but he was clearly attached to her a little bit. So when they put his baby form there, then he's like, mommy. I'm like, at least he's defeated. Bruh, I was not expecting to see where's my mind not working? Crimson Alchemist. Kimblee. I was not expecting to see Kimblee back. I'm like, when Pride killed him, absorbed him, or whatever. I thought that was it. And then he showed up, like, he was among the souls inside of Salem, right? So he's like, I guess, what did he actually do? Did he hold Pride down or something and give Edward a chance to do his thing? You know? And then he's like, Pride was surprised as to why Kimblee was getting in his way. And he's like, he was willing to let him do his thing as long as he's kept his pride as a homunculus. But when he saw that his shell, the body that he was in right now, was like getting to his limit, then he wanted to use Edward's body, which means that he wanted to use a human's body. And you've always been talking about humans like they were beneath you, like you homunculi are on another level, and now you're stooping to their level now or something or other. So it's like he's not sticking to his convictions, I guess. And Kimblee is all about sticking to your convictions. And I love that when Pride was saying that he's gonna kill me, and then Kimblee is like, you don't know Edward Elric, like you don't know him, because he doesn't like killing. He's not gonna kill people. So he just used his own self as a philosopher's stone, reached inside of him, and then sort of like drag the itty bitty form of him out. So he's not like Pride is dead, because he's still there as baby form. And then they showed Kimblee like walking away coolly, like, okay, he did his job or something like that. Like, as much as I hate Kimblee, I was kind of glad to see him. If just for that. Okay, so Father assimilated God, and then he was all in his chair looking younger and just all full of himself. And then turns out that when Hohenheim was walking around in the country doing stuff, he was leaving philosopher's stones like all over the place. All the souls that are in him that he was talking, all the 500,000 or something or other souls that he was talking to, he left some of them out and about all around the country. And then he activated this circle that when the moon was like, I don't know, but there was this shadow of the moon on the ground or something or other, and then the circle, that was the circle that he activated it. And what it did was it returned all the souls that homunculus absorbed during this big thing that he did. It returned all those souls to everybody that was in our mistress. 50 million people, I think they said, right? So they returned all those souls to them, which means that he is now able to contain the God, whatever that he had in him. It's just so funny to me when I'm calling it God or something, because this is clearly not the God that I know. Okay, nothing can contain him. So yeah, so he now doesn't have the all the energy that he needs, I guess, to keep it contained. So now he's trying to create other philosopher's stones, right? He went up there and then started turning people into philosopher's stones. But that's not gonna be enough though, because he had 50 million souls or philosopher's stones or whatever inside of him, and then he lost all of that. And then you started creating these itty bitty stones. That's not gonna do you any good. At least I don't think it's gonna do you any good. Like they were fighting before he went up there. Like everybody were fighting. Oh, I love that. After Machan created this circle that they were inside, and that they were fighting homunculus over there, and then Hohenheim was also like trying to block his attacks and everything, but he was getting to him and all that. And then the boys were like supporting him. He's like, "You better not give up" or something or other. And he's like, I was the lousy father, but I still want to make you all proud or something or other. I don't know. I love that scene so much. Just seeing the father and sons just working together. Yeah. And Greed also joined in the fight, but nah, that still didn't do anything. So yeah, they showed what. Okay, they said that Scar's brother has been studying alchemy, right? And that he learned of Eastern alchemy that uses the earth's energy, I guess. And then there was the alchemy that Amistrians or whatever they use. And their alchemy is a tectonic something or other. And that because father had his philosopher's stone sort of like running underground all over the place, that it was sort of like blocking the people from Amistrians from using their proper tectonic alchemy or something, and that his transmutation circle that he created and that Scar activated was used to sort of like counter that the philosopher's stones or whatever that were running underground and that was disturbing the tectonic energy or something or other, that it was used to counteract that. And now our boys and the people of, did they use Western? It must be Western, right? So they now should be able to use their Western alchemy to their full potential or something or other. I think that's what he meant by that. Unless I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure I'm wrong about a lot of stuff. This anime, at least these last few episodes, needs like multiple watches just so I can fully understand like all the things that happened. Why father needed all those human sacrifices, and why that helped him to open the gate of the planet and to absorb God or something. I don't know. What else? A lot of stuff happened this episode. Was it this episode that Lieutenant, what was her name? Ross and the other dude, like, nah, I think it was last episode then. Oh yeah, Bradley's dead. The fact that I'm like, when him and Scar were fighting, and then I think Scar broke his sword in half or something. I'm like, yay, he doesn't have a sword anymore. And then, was it this episode or last episode? I was like, yeah, he doesn't have a sword anymore. But then, nope, he just used another part of the sword, and then like, that dude, man. I was just like looking at their fight again, and I'm like, yo, bro, this dude is so persistent. Like, Bradley is so persistent. Like, he had Scar on the ground and about to stuck him with his sword or whatever, and then the eclipse the sun was started shining or whatever, and then it showed on her sword, sort of like blinded him a little bit, and then that Scar took that opportunity to break the sword in half. And this dude, if it was anybody else, just because you broke the sword in half, then that would be it for you. No, he used his teeth to like hold on to like one of part of the sword. They like stuck inside Scar. I'm like, yo, bruh. He's like, if I'm going down, I'm not going down by myself. Like, you are going down with me. Like, but thankfully, he went down by himself. And then Ranfan showed up, and he thought that she was gonna be, since he's the one that killed Fu, he thought that she was gonna take that opportunity to sort of like have revenge or something or other. But then Ranfan started asking him questions like, do you not love anybody, your wife, friends, or anybody like that? And then he's like, all that blabbering just robbed you of the opportunity to have your revenge on me. And then there was this thing that he said about him and his wife. She's the woman I chose. A will is unnecessary between us. That's usually how it is between a king and his companion. I don't know. Just the way he said that, I'm like, does the wife is she also in on all these things? Is she gonna become some kind of foil in the future? I don't know, but just the way he said it just made me worried about her for a second. Maybe I'm reading way too much into it, but yeah. They brought Roy, so they reunited Roy and Hawkeye together. Like, well, Izumi and Alphonse, they were going up there to join Powder. They saw Izumi and his Anata dear. Like, they reunited for a second, and then they gave Roy to the others, and then they left. And then Hawkeye realized that he was blind, and he asked her if she can still fight. She said, yeah. Roy, you better regain your sight, though. Okay, I think that's basically what happened in this episode. That was just a bunch of stuff happening all over the place. When I saw after a homunculus absorbed God or whatever, and he was sitting in his chair looking younger and ripped and all that, I was here in my seat, and I'm like, I'm not gonna say that you look hot, okay? I'm not gonna say it because you are a piece of crap. You are evil. And I would just scroll through the episode again, and then I'm like, I stopped at the scene where he was in a chair and then he made this middle song, and I'm like, yeah, nah, I'm not gonna say it. Okay, I think that's all that happened. Thank you guys for watching, and if you like this reaction, please give it a thumbs up and subscribe. And if you want to see the next episode right now, you can do so by checking out my Patreon at patreon.com/FMAB. You can also see the full length of this reaction there as well. So thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.